Is this the correct number for Emily? I'm Matthew's fiancée, Suzanne. I'm sorry for asking him for your number without your permission. Thank you for serving me a home-cooked dish at your parents' house. Suzanne, good to hear from you. Thanks for texting me. How was the food? I heard you don't have any allergies. Was there anything you don't like? Actually, I don't like vegetables much, but don't worry about it. It's not like I can eat them. I see. Then from next time, I'll cook less vegetable. I'm sorry for being so selfish. I'm an adult now, and I think I should be able to eat them. Everyone has likes and dislikes. It's better to eat what you think tastes good than to force yourself to eat what you don't like. You are a wonderful person, as I would expect from Matthew's sister. No, I'm just asking because I have dislikes too. Well, you know the thing we were talking about during dinner. You don't live at your parents' house now, right? I heard you were living there until recently, so yes, I moved out. It's kind of near though. Are you living with someone by any chance? You're also planning to get married? No, not like that. I just can't stand to be an unmarried person who is over 30 and still living with parents. I guess it's nothing to worry about at this point. I just thought I'd try living on my own for a while. I see. If you're also getting married, I thought all three of you siblings would get married. I heard your sister Melissa will get married soon. That's right. That's why we're in a celebration mood right now. But it's surprising that my brother and sister are going to get married at almost the same time. Because of that, I think my mom tells me to get married less than before. I'm grateful to my sister and her husband, and you and my brother. But isn't it about time for you to get married too? You can't be alone forever. Maybe it's common for people to get married, but I'm not that concerned about it. You're not thinking about the future. I'm kind of thinking about it, I guess. Oh, I'm fine. I'm not thinking about having my brother or you to take care of me in the future. I'm not going to ask anything that will cause you trouble. No, I just felt it's a shame. A shame? Your food was delicious and I thought you'd be a good wife. You seem like a family person. A family person? My family is angry at me for doing only what I like. You don't have a boyfriend. Actually, we broke up last year. Sorry to hear that. I know I'm rude. I'm sorry for asking so many questions. I have a bad habit of saying out loud what I think. I'm sure Matthew will get angry with me. It's okay. It's all true. I've already sorted it out in my mind. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry for chatting so long. No, it was nice to hear from you. I may be an unreliable sister-in-law, but if you ever need help, please don't hesitate to ask. Okay, thank you very much. Well then, good night. Hello, Suzanne. I heard from my brother. You guys have decided the wedding date? Congratulations on your marriage. Yes, thank you, Emily. The ceremony is in 6 months, right? Yes, I'm sorry the ceremony is so close to Melissa's wedding. Wedding is in a row. That's too much, isn't it? It's fine. I'm glad to be able to celebrate. Anyway, good luck on your wedding preparations. Yes, thank you. By the way, you were the other day when we went to your parents' house to bring the souvenir from our trip. Did you come all the way to see us? I didn't have any plan that day. My mom called me to help her clean out the storage room. Oh, I see. But it was a weekday. What about your work? Me and Matthew took our day off, but... Oh, you haven't heard from my brother. Actually, I work from home. I can make time while I work. So my mom uses me often. Oh, I heard these are more and more people who work from home now. But it's amazing that you can make enough money at home. Well, I'm single. I'm just taking it easy. But when you're in your 30s, you spend a lot of money, don't you? Having variable things and people around you will start living with your family, so don't you get worried about your future? I'm self-employed, so yeah. It's not like I don't get nervous, but I'm thinking about it. Plus, I'm not really into brand products, so in that respect, I don't spend much money than others. Oh, I see. Right, you always wear same clothes. That's great. That's how you save money. It's not like I'm saving money, but, well, I guess so. I'm starting to understand you a little better. You are ordinary and cute. Oh, am I? People say I'm sloppy or something bad. I'm sorry if you say that out of concern. I guess I have to think a little more. No. Please stay as you are. It's easier for me to talk to you this way. I'm sorry. There are things I have to do, so if you excuse me. Oh, okay. Please say hello to my brother. I'm looking forward to the wedding. Good evening, Emily. Good evening, Suzanne. It's been a while. What's up? I wanted to talk about the wedding. About the wedding? Oh, you want me to help you with something. What is it? I can help you whatever I can. No, it's not like that. I don't want you to attend the wedding. I'll send you an invitation soon, and please submit it as attend. But I don't want you to come on the day of the wedding. What? Why is that? Did I do something rude to you? Not rude, but I don't want you to come because I'm uncomfortable with your presence. What? Uncomfortable? I've been observing you for the past few months. You're the only one in the family who seems poor, aren't you? You wear the same clothes and accessories every time you go out, and you wander around during the day. You say you work from home, but you are as poor as if you had no job, right? That's why I don't want to socialize with you much. That's how you are seeing me. Of course. I just can't stand the idea of having a single hangover 30 in my life, plus no job. I can't stand the thought of someone who is just a burden becoming a family member. I definitely don't want that kind of person to attend my wedding. You haven't told my brother, right? Of course not. I can't tell him about this, so please don't tell him either. You don't have to ruin your brother's marriage, do you? I don't want to, but... you want to break off relationship with me, right, Suzanne? To be honest, I don't think we could be friends from now on after you've told me this much, so... Yes, that's fine. I have no intention of getting along with you either. But if there's ever a time when we have no choice but to see each other like at the wedding or funeral, I hope you can make it work. Like Melissa's wedding is coming up soon. I'll act major then, so please do the same for you. Understood. That's fine. I'm glad you understood. If you had rejected me, I would have broken up with him. Are you serious? How serious? I'm sure you already know, but I'm a winner, right? At school or work, I'm only involved with people with their first class. And what if there was someone like you in my family? It would ruin my mood. Well, I'm sorry I made you feel unpleasant. It's okay, only if you understand. Also, I don't want to take care of you when you get old. So please don't pretend on me or Matthew for anything, okay? I'll never lend you money or anything. Yes, I'll promise you that won't happen. I'm glad I found out who you really are too. Then I'll stay out of your life as much as possible from now on, so no worries. Yes, please. I'm so glad I won't have a look at your poor face anymore. Excuse me, Emily. Is it true that you sent $1 million as a wedding gift to Melissa and her husband? Yes, what about it? I mean, who would give such an amount of money for their sister's wedding gift? Perhaps you borrow money to take advantage of me. I don't have any debt. I just gave it to her because I had nowhere else to spend it and I wanted to celebrate. Then do the same for me, huh? Emily, why don't you give a wedding gift for us? We are getting married too, so you should also give it to us, right? Matthew is still your brother. The poor old hag is not allowed to attend the wedding, right? Besides, I have been told by you to break off the relationship, so I'll decline your words too. There's nothing strange about it, right? Where did you get that $1 million in the first place? Perhaps you ask your parents. If that's the case, there's no harm to you, so you should do the same for us. I don't want to say it like this, but I have enough money to live. In fact, I'm single and don't spend much, so I have more than enough. Excuse me, you're like half unemployed, right? You moved out not because you wanted to live alone. Your mother kicked you out because they wanted you to be independent. Huh? Who said that? When we were all having dinner, your mother said, that's just a half joke. Though maybe a bit serious. I like to cook, but I'm not good at cleaning, so what Matthew said, was it true? My brother. I thought it was straight to send $1 million as a wedding gift, so I asked him. Then he said that you're the wealthiest. I don't know if I'm wealthy or not. But like I said before, I'm not having a hard time believing. Why does someone like that wear the same clothes every time? Isn't it because you don't have money to buy clothes? I'm not interested in fashion. I'm too lazy to think what to wear. That's why I go to a friend's store and get a bunch of same clothes. So it's not like I wear the exact same clothes all the time. Then what exactly is your job? You don't get paid for doing nothing, do you? I do a lot of things. I'm trying not to work too much now. I'm more focused on my investment. When I was in my 20s, I worked pretty hard and I didn't sleep. I see. It just doesn't seem realistic, so I can't believe it. Well, I look poor, you know. I always wear the same clothes, and I look like a flattering, unemployed person. No, I misunderstood everything. I'm really sorry. You don't look poor. It's okay. No need to be sorry. Then, will you forgive me? That's another story, isn't it? And besides, you and I have broken off our relationship. We are just supposed to act like we get along at weddings and funerals, right? That's enough. I'm sorry. I was wrong. So please will you reconsider? I can't. I was just afraid of having an unemployed family member. It's tough to live the life nowadays, right? And I couldn't believe that there was someone in my husband's family who didn't have a job. Of course I misunderstood, but I only hung out with upper class people, so you read my mood. That's what I was told. I'm sorry. I'll get down on my knees or whatever you feel with. So please give us a wedding gift too. And I think Matthew will be surprised. Because Melissa was given $1 million as a gift and we don't, he will think we're discriminated. Don't you think so? If my brother asks, I will tell him the truth. What? I felt stupid. After all, you found out I have money, and you've changed your attitude. You're still a shit, aren't you? I know this must be shocking to my brother, but I don't need to hide it anymore. Please don't do that! If he finds out that I told you not to attend the wedding, maybe the worst that could happen is breaking up. Didn't you say you'd break up if you didn't cut me out of your life? Then it's fine, isn't it? I don't want to break up. I haven't changed from the first time. You were just looking down on me, weren't you? Yes. Then discuss with my brother. I'm sorry, discuss? Actually, my brother is at my house right now. He told me that you're concerned about the wedding gift because I haven't given you any. He didn't want to tell me about it, but since you look very depressed, so then he knows this conversation. Yeah, he has been looking at it from the beginning. Oh no, you're kidding, right? I'm sorry, it's true. I'm sorry, Emily. I'm really sorry. So please forgive me. Please, please. Like I said before, that's impossible. You can talk to my brother about it. It seems like I'm a low-class person from your aspect, so you don't want to see me look poor anymore, do you? After that, Suzanne and my brother discussed about the future, and they canceled the wedding and got separated. The reason for the separation was because my brother proposed divorce, but Suzanne did not agree to it. And during the separation, my brother asked many people to look into Suzanne and found out that she had been having relations with other guys since they were dating, and they had decided to break up. They broke up because of me, so I feel really sorry for my brother. But he laughed and said he was glad he found out her true color in the early stage. On the other hand, Suzanne was blamed by her parents after the separation. She quit her job and is now living a reclusive life at home. I'm sure it was shocking for her to break up, but I think she deserves it. I only wish she had not done what she did. But to be honest, I am also relieved that my brother did not have to live with someone like her for a long time. I don't think he'll be in a relationship for a while, but I hope that someday he will find someone who is more suitable for him. And I need to get my act together so that I'll be accepted as my family next time. I would like to keep my modesty and not be arrogant as always.
Good morning. It's Nurse Nancy from Main Hospital. Good morning, nurse. Are you texting me because something is wrong with my baby? No, I would have called if that was the case. This matter isn't as urgent. Oh, okay, what is it? A woman presumed to be the actual mother of your child is demanding we change his name to Drew. Excuse me? What does that woman look like? That's my mother-in-law. I figured it was her. She had visited you during labor. I just wanted to let you know I have been denying her and turning her away, but she will not listen. I said I would have to contact you and she yelled at me, so I had to text you all this instead. She believes I'm texting with supervisor for approval for the name change. She's insane! Thank you for notifying me, Nancy. No problem. I hope all goes well for you. Mrs. Reinhardt! What do you want, dear? I've known you for 2 years and never knew you were this deceptive. Excuse me. Mind your tone, Rue. My nurse notified me of your actions. Do you really think it's okay to sneak behind your daughter-in-law's back to change her son's name? I won't be scolded by someone like you. I suggest you remove yourself off my phone. I gave birth only 3 days ago. Why try to interfere with my son's life? Goodbye, Rue. Rue, my mother complained you spoke to her in a rude tone earlier. John, not now. I'm dealing with the baby. I understand that, and I know everything is really hard after labor, but try to keep your head level when speaking with my mom, please. I don't even want to argue or explain. Explain what? Nothing, John. I got it. Goodbye. Bye? I saw your recent post. Okay. Do you think it's okay to bash me online? All I said was mothers in this generation are so incompetent. Did you forget that part where you said and bad at names? You're 40 talking like this. Grow up. You were kind to me before my pregnancy, but now you act so shady towards me. Enough with your nonsense. You're talking out of your ass at this point. I want to get along with you because you are the grandmother of my child. So please, stop with your behavior. Rue, I'm coming home immediately. What's happening, love? Is something wrong? Yes, you are what's wrong. Me? How? What did I do? My mother told me she came over today and you got mad at her for coming, so you threw all of our son's clothes and toy away. What? I would never do such a thing. What happened was your mother came up unannounced and left 5 minutes later. Now that I'm looking around the house, all the toys and all his clothes are gone. Your mother took away our son's belongings. Your reverse psychology won't work. Don't try to pin this on my mother. I'm almost home, and when I arrive, don't attempt to speak with me. I'm so infuriated with you. I'll be sleeping in my son's room tonight. John, there's not even a bed in there for you to lay on. Well, at the moment I'd rather sleep on the ground than beside you. Goodbye. John, please calm down. John? Congrats, Kiara. How did it feel lying to your own son and throwing away your grandson's belongings? Have you lost your mind? I don't know what you're talking about. If I ever catch you doing some bullcrap like this again, I won't hesitate to ban you from my house. I don't know what you're talking about. You better watch yourself. Stop trying to blame your wickedness on me. What type of parent throws away their child's clothes and toys? Sounds like abuse to me. Don't go there. Just calling it how I see it. I'll be off to buy my grandson some new clothes and toys. Bye-bye.
Bro, me and my mother talked and we both decided it was okay for her to move in.
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry, but after the incident with the toys and clothes, this should be the best. She'll be moving in probably within a week.
This is a joke, right?
I love you, Ro, I truly do. But the woman I fell in love with wouldn't have done something like that.
That's because I did not. Why would I help you buy his stuff then throw it away the next day? I already feel so much stress and pressure from after the birth. I have no business to go out of my way to do something like that. What do I have to do to make you believe me?
I'm sorry, Ru.
Is that all you have to say?
I'll have her stay a month max, okay?
No, not okay.
She should also help you with all your stress. She understands what it's like after pregnancy.
My opinion obviously doesn't matter to you. I don't care.
I'll be home in a few hours. I'll bring you your favorite Chinese food. Bye, my love.
2 days later. Is that my ex? It is, but it's also you beside him. It's you two sitting in a coffee shop together. Huh? When was this photo even taken? Today. I've been home all day, and I haven't seen my ex since 2 years ago. That's clearly you in the photo. No, it's not. It's a girl that looks like me. Suppose I were to show this photo to John, how'd you think he'd react? I see, you're trying to blackmail me. The problem is that I have been here all day. Do you have proof of that? You're genuinely insane. If I send this photo to him, it will destroy your marriage and trust, especially after you betrayed his trust throwing away his son's belongings. Luckily, his grandma bought him new clothes and toys. Why are you doing this? Before I had my son, you were so kind to me. You bought me food, clothes, and helped us decorate our new house. What changed? I'll be moving into the house in a few days. You need to listen to everything I tell you, otherwise I will send a picture to John. Am I clear? Yes.
Thank you for getting along with my mom. I know these past few days were a little hectic with her moving in, but you handled it well.
Yeah.
What's wrong, love? You've been kinda distant lately.
It's nothing. I have to help your mom feed the baby now.
Well, okay then. I'll bring home food tonight.
Okay. I know you're out right now, but I accidentally broke the baby's crib while trying to lay it. Why would you even attempt that? Just so I could sleep with my grandson. You realized you could suffocate a child at that age by doing that? Chill. I only told you this because you will be telling John that you broke it. Are you serious? Yes, I am, and you better go along with everything I say. She got really mad and decided to break his crib. I am a mother now, and now I feel this overprotective instinct for my child. I promise you, Kiara, that you won't get away with this. Watch me. I'll watch you tonight. Matter of fact, we will watch you. We? Yeah, buy some popcorn too. We'll be watching a movie tonight.
A movie too? Score!
I know you're out right now, but I accidentally broke the baby's crib while trying to lay it. Why would you even attempt that? Just so I could sleep with my grandson. You realized you could suffocate a child at that age by doing that? Chill. I only told you this because you will be telling John that you broke it. Are you serious? Yes, I am, and you better go along with everything I say. She got really mad and decided to break his crib. I am a mother now, And now I feel this overprotective instinct for my child. I promise you, Kiara, that you won't get away with this. Watch me. I'll watch you tonight. Matter of fact, we will watch you. We? Yeah, buy some popcorn too. We'll be watching a movie tonight.
A movie too? Score! You will never hear the end of me.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Made my own son put me out.
Cry me a river.
I didn't know you set up cameras in your house, so you film me without consent. That's against the law.
Get it, Karen? You're genuinely pissing me off right now.
You have some audacity, Rue. Try to play everything cool like the conniving manipulator you are. You help set up the food on the table, popcorn for everyone, then you play video clips of me to show to John. You show clips of the crib I broke. Then you show me yelling at you, then you show the clip of me threatening to blackmail you. You were planning to expose me from the beginning.
I also had Nurse Nancy send a voicemail to him about you trying to change my son's name. This whole time you've been lying to your son about this and that, saying all this bullcrap was me. What you expect? Like I said, I'm a mother now. You can't mess with me and my child and expect to come out unscathed.
Huh, you're done for. That's all I have to say.
Cool. In the meantime, I hope you find comfort in your own home while I shop for new clothes from my baby boy.
Watch yourself, Rue.
Thanks again, Nancy. You really pulled through for this one. I don't like seeing my patients distressed, so when you called me 2 days ago in a frantic, I had to help. Definitely rating the hospital 5 stars now. Can I also repay you by stopping by the hospital with food? You did me an incredible favor. How can I say no to food? You can come around 5 today. Gotcha. Whatever stressful situation you're in, I hope you get yourself out. I did, don't worry. I'm always one phone call away, okay? Even if I'm in the middle of surgery. Got it.
My mother said she left something at the house and would like to come back to get it. But I don't want to make the same mistake as before, so what do you say?
No. I can find it for her and then leave it outside.
I told her what you said and she called me crying saying that can't happen.
What in the world? Does she have drugs on her or something?
She won't tell me what she has.
This is so stupid. Fine, she can come over, but only once you get home.
Okay, got it. Telling her right now. Ed Rue? I'm so sorry, I truly am.
John, you already apologized after dinner, then you woke me in my sleep to apologize, and you apologized again this morning. What's done is already done, John.
I just feel so much sympathy for her because my dad ended up leaving her after me since she couldn't have any more kids, and I thought all she had was baby fever.
That's why she had such a strong fixation on our son.
So when you told me she would do things to our son, I couldn't believe it.
I get it, John. Get back to work.
Okay, I'll make dinner tonight.
No.
Why not?
No. John is coming home in about an hour. Don't try to pull no funny bullshit.
I won't.
Yeah, I know you won't. I have a taser on me and a paper spray.
You telling me this for what? I am a woman in her late 40s. Give me a break.
I'm just trying to let you know what's up. Bye.
So...
No. I knew you would do this. In person, you can't argue well, but over sex, you can.
Mom wants to formally apologize by inviting us to dinner. I think we should go.
I feel so sorry for my past self because little did she know I married an idiot, an imbecile, a pushover.
Rue, don't be so mean.
I've been nice this whole time. Perhaps I should be mean. Not to mention this little thing she lost was a singular sock that I think belonged to me. But hey, who's going over details here?
Please, just this last thing.
If we end up going tonight and your mother pulls something on us, we will be separating. Do you want to risk that chance?
I took some time to think, and yes, I'll take the chance. I'm just as bad as you are, Rue, and my mother and myself. But if we can become one whole family for our son by going to this dinner, I want to give it a shot. John, whatever. She asked us to go around 7 today, right? Yeah, thank you so much. You won't regret it. I don't know about all that. Nancy, can I borrow you for a second?
Yes, what may I help you with?
Yes, do you mind if I call you?
Of course I don't mind.
This will not be the last time you hear from me, Rue Francois. Using my maiden name already? Wait, are you pressing charges? Of course I am! No, wait, please, I'm sorry. Sorry, can't cut it this time, boo. You set up on this nice dinner, tell us you will pay, and as soon as John goes to the bathroom, you snatch my son from his stroller and attempt to run away with your car. But I knew you would try something. Think you're so clever, huh? I am, so make sure you're ready for court. I'd find a good lawyer if I were you. I never liked you from the start. I considered you nothing less than a baby factory to foster a child for me. Drew is my son. So you want to scream that out loud again? Didn't you say it enough back at the restaurant? All the toys and the clothes you bought him are at the donation spot in the city. You really try to sneak your way to become my son's mother. Good day, Kiara. Damn you. Damn my son and that damn nurse. I promised to grab my belongings in the morning. Our house has 2 floors. I told you that you could have the bottom floor to yourself and that would be enough. You didn't have to book a hotel. Rue, I'm the one who put our son in danger's way. Disowning my mother isn't enough. I have to leave the house. No, stay. God forbid an intruder comes in. I'll feel safer if you stay. Are you sure? Yes, we'll still separate it technically. Don't pull any funny businesses. I promise not to. Thank you. Thanks again, Nancy. Tell your husband I said thanks too, please. I sure will. Don't mention it. After you told me he was a bodybuilder at one time, I knew he'd come in handy. You told me you suspected she did something crazy, but I didn't expect that. I wish I could say that I was shocked. I only wanted you to bear witness. I figured she had something up her sleeve. The 3 of us should go to dinner tomorrow. My treat.
I can't pass up free dinner.
Great news.
I'll text after my shift. See ya.
My ex-mother-in-law will be serving 24 years in jail for attempted kidnapping, destruction of property, and blackmail. Me and John are friends to say the least, and my baby is beautiful and healthy. Me, Nancy, and her husband are good friends now, and I can rely on them whenever I need to. Hey, babe.
Do not hey babe me. I cannot believe you.
What is wrong now, Willow?
You know very well that next weekend is my birthday. How could you schedule a trip out of town?
It is Katie's sports day. I have to be there for her. I told you about it several weeks ago.
I gave you access to my calendar for a reason. When you are unable to meet with me, you can literally just put it on my calendar as free time so I do not cancel plans for you. I am a very busy woman. My job is demanding. You should know that better than anyone.
Oh, calm down, babe. You are my boss. I know your schedule is more hectic than mine, but I also have a family that I need to take care of.
I don't get why you have to take care of Katie. She's not your daughter.
She's my wife's sister. She's family.
Oh my god, can you stop? Bria has been dead for 2 years now. Can you stop referring to her as your wife? You know how that makes me feel. You make me look like I'm dating a married man and I am not.
Bria and I are not divorced. She passed away, so I will continue to address her in such a way as a sign of respect.
Wow, you know what? You can have the next weekend and the weekend after free from me since I offend you so much. It is just that you said you love me, but I know how much you love Bria. Do you really want me to compete with someone who is no longer alive?
I apologize. I did not think about how it would affect you. I'm sorry. I cannot miss Katie's sports day, but I promise to make it up to you. I will come back early Sunday morning, okay?
I know exactly what I want.
Coffee every day for a month? I can do that.
You silly man. You know me too well, but now I am thinking of a more immediate situation. I have just gotten home, a late meeting, and my muscles are so tense up.
On my way, ma'am.
Good boy, the door is unlocked.
Hey babe, you look cute today.
Oh, stop. I'm not in the mood for compliments today. Had a meeting with the superiors today.
What about?
They want to distribute funding for the project that we have, unless we can somehow come up with a different approach that would prove to it is worth giving so much funding. I hate to do this, but I have a favor to ask.
Anything.
As your boss, not as your girlfriend.
It does not make a difference. Sure, you can have anything you want.
There are files in the storeroom, and in them are analytical reports for the years 2016 to 2019. I need you to go through the trends of those years. Then I have some tasks for you to complete. Let me email them.
Okay, sure.
30 minutes later.
Hey, can I ask Tony to help me? This is a lot of stuff.
I thought you were capable. Tony is busy at the moment.
But babe, this is a lot of work. With the task that you gave me, I will not be out of here anytime soon.
You will have to do it. It is your job. You will get paid overtime. Just because we're together, it doesn't mean that you will not have to pull your weight. If you really want a promotion so much, then I cannot just recommend you just for the sake that you're my boyfriend.
Sure, sorry for asking.
Okay, get back to work. I need those reports at my desk as soon as possible.
But you give me 5 days. Also, you would not let me work last night.
What it sounds like is that you're making excuses.
Okay, let me send them with you.
I don't know if you don't understand English, but what the hell?
Is this about the reports?
No, it is about the fact that you and Layla were clearly flirting right now. What was she doing at your table?
Lila is just my colleague. She made a joke and then we were laughing. Also, I sent in my application for a promotion for the second time. I think the first email got lost.
No, I forwarded both.
Like, you do not have to do me so many favors just because you are also dating me, okay? I want to earn this on my own merit.
I am not. It is something that is out of my control. Keep working hard.
Sure, babe.
Also, just because you distracted me doesn't mean that I forgot about Layla. I do not like her. Limit your contact with her.
Of course.
Where are you? I am outside your house.
I am out with the boys.
Come home now.
I cannot just ditch them.
Well, you have to. I need you. Who matters, some guys or the woman you love?
I'm sorry, babe, but now it's not a good time. And funny that you would say that considering you do not want to make our relationship public.
I told you I have my reasons for it.
I checked the company manual. Don't feed me that crap.
Watch how you speak to me. I'm still your superior.
And here I was thinking that we're talking about our relationship.
You have no idea how many people would jump at the chance to get with me. I am an insanely smart, beautiful woman, better than anyone you have ever had. I will not accept mediocre stuff like this.
Let us talk tomorrow. Go home.
No, I am not going home. Come outside.
What?
I am outside the club. I cannot get in. I bet the place is crawling with roaches. come and get in my car. I am giving you 10 minutes. If you don't, we're over.
I'm done with this. You're being too clingy. Go home and sleep, Willow.
You don't love me. You're just using me. No one loves me. You do not listen to me. Zach, come home with me right now. You owe me. All those gifts I bought you, those extra lunch breaks, do you really want them to end?
Go home, Willow.
Since you refused to come into the office, I wanted you to know that you did not get the promotion.
I have a fever, as I have clearly stated, and despite my declining health, I have been working all week. Who got the promotion?
Evan.
Evan is not even working in my department. How does it make sense? I have been working here for 5 years. I know I deserve that promotion.
Do not make it my problem. I am dealing with a lot, not that you care.
What's up?
My pet snake is sick.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I have a meeting, but I need to take him to the dentist as well at the same time. I guess I can put my job on the line.
Wait, is his vet the one close to the gas station? I'm going that side soon. Let me take him there.
You really would? I know that you're so scared of snakes.
Yes, anything for you.
Thank you.
Hey man! Hi, who is this? I'm Tony. We have not really spoken before, but I am a junior account manager like you. Oh, Tony, I remember you. How are you doing? I don't know how to go about this. Are you dating Willow? No, who told you that? Let me guess. She has a pet snake, loves foot massage, and has a lava lamp on her bedside desk. What are you talking about? And she says that she has no control over who gets the promotion when she is literally not just our boss but working in HR as well. Not only that, but you are also always doing last-minute favors for her, yet she treats you like dirt. She is irrational, moody, and expects you to drop everything just to see her. Listen, I want no part of this. I have already broken up with her. For the millionth time because she's irrational, right? Man, you're freaking me out. Tell me what is going on. How do you know all that stuff about me and her? Look, the relationship had absolutely nothing to do with the office. I genuinely loved her and she loves me. That is what she said to me and Julian as well. We both have been dating her without knowing. She says a lot of things. She's very crafty, that one. What? She has been playing me? My advice is, don't get back to her. Request a transfer if you want. She's crazy. No, this cannot be. We have been dating for the past year as well. She was there for me after my wife's death. She was the first person I felt comfortable dating. I was unsure about dating her in the beginning, but I really like her. I'm sure the loss of your wife was difficult. I'm sorry, but she took advantage of that. Can I tell you something? She was never going to give you that promotion. I know for a fact that you were considered for it, but she tossed your application in the bin twice. I was there when she did it. She said that she felt if you got promoted, you would become lazy. Whoa, how could she say that? Why did you date her? Honestly, got out of a long-term relationship. She offered herself and it was just casual fun. But she is so complicated, controlling and possessive. I have been trying to dump her, but she threatens to fire me every time. And Julian is in pretty much the same situation. I don't know what to say. She knows how much Ria's death hurt me. Turns out that she was just using me. I saved her ass months ago when headquarters wanted those reports and she took the credit. I guess that she has been doing this for a long time. I don't know how many junior employees she has done this to, but she has to be stopped. What were you thinking? Meet me at the location that I'm about to send you. Julian is coming with me.
Zach, come to my office immediately.
Why? What is wrong, Willow?
You know exactly what you have done. Do you have any idea how this will ruin me? We could all lose our jobs for this.
No, you will probably lose your job. Because I've already handed in my resignation and it has been accepted.
I need you for tomorrow. How could they approve your resignation?
Because I have been transferred. I'm done working with you.
Give me the login details to your email right now. I need the final revisions right now.
Nope, I already submitted them to headquarters. Since you are the one who has been doing all the work, surely you have copies of your own work.
The company would never let you. I am your boss after all.
Check your emails. What does that sound like? A breaking gloves? Stop. She sounds like a crow. I'm guessing she has read the email that she's suspended for lying about the work that she submits in the sexual harassment. Thank goodness we have the screenshots of her threatening Julian and sending him unsolicited pics so that he could keep his job. I had no idea she could stoop so low. Now it makes sense how all the female colleagues are always complaining about how she mistreats them. I hope that more people will come along. Yes, she is not alright. She is manipulating and controlling. She was purposely keeping you from getting promoted so that you could not have any power and would rely on her for as long as she wanted. And to think that I thought she was a smart woman who was not threatened by me. I only just wanted to be a manager, not her superior.
Zach, how could you do this to me? I loved you.
No, you do not. You love controlling me. I knew it was a bad idea to get involved with my boss. Most people who get involved with their bosses get promoted, not demoted. I deserve that promotion. I have sacrificed a lot for this company and you know it.
Baby, you know that without me, this company will chew you up and spit you out. I was just protecting you.
No, you just did not want me to stop reporting to you.
I was afraid that you were going to leave me.
There it is, but then, since you love me so much, then why were you messing around with someone else at work?
Did Greg say something to you?
Greg as well? I think I'm going to be sick. I need to get tested, what the hell? Oh, I cannot believe I let such a disgusting person like you near me. You have shown me your true colors and I thank you.
Please don't leave me. Please, my darling. I love you. I promise I will change. We can quit his company and start something of our own where we're both partners.
Willow, no means no.
I will buy you a car. No, the car that you have been eyeing. Just help me sort out this mess that I am in and I will make it worth your while.
Again, no.
But my love, I think I'm pregnant.
Next, I cannot have kids.
Oh, whatever. You're turning down a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be with me. Who do you think will love you anyway? Your wife passed away, you do not even have that much money, and you are extremely needy and obsessed. I could have better men than you. You're 35, getting older every day. Who would want you?
Okay.
You're not even handsome, and you do not satisfy me. Greg is so much better.
Okay.
This is why I did not get married and instead focus on my career. Men are useless.
Hey, how is the new office treating you? Pretty good. I have been waiting for this promotion for a long time. So, what was the outcome of the hearing? Julie and I kept our jobs while she was fired. Once they found out that she was having a forced relationship with many other people at work, it was over for her. We got a written warning though. It is better than being fired. Also, I heard something. You did not heard this from me. Spill! She tried to turn everything around and say that we sexually harassed her. What? But I guess no one believed her because she was escorted out of the building by security hours ago. What is wrong with her though? She seems to have some control issues. I noticed as well. Maybe she was a spoiled brat growing up and does not know how to take no for an answer. I wish I could expose her for how she is so other men know to steer clear of her in the future, but I don't want to get sued. Same bro, she needs some serious therapy. Anyone who constantly empties her wine cellar alone needs help. Dude, you know this as well? Yeah, she's weird. Anyway, it has been real, Tony. I have to get back to work. We'll be coming to your brunch in some weeks. We have to hang out. Sure, man.
Willow tried to contact Zack even after she was fired, but Zack ended up getting a restraining order. After getting a promotion at a different branch, Zack continued to advance in his career, but he will never date a colleague again.
Isabella, what the hell are you doing?
What's wrong, Mom? I'm outside.
Look at all these dishes. I just cleaned everything a while ago. I swear, the only thing you're good for is creating messes and eating everything in the house. You're so lazy and useless.
What? Mom, you had dinner last night with your friends. Don't you remember? Besides, I've been out for the past 2 days. I didn't even have food with you guys. How come you didn't notice?
I am sick of cleaning all the time. Maybe you should make a contribution to the household once in a while, instead of hiding in your room and playing games and making those doodles all day. Clean up this mess now.
Okay, no worries. It's just a couple of dishes. I'll be done in like 20 minutes.
I wish you had listened to me when you were younger. Look at you. Jobless, have no social life, no love life, and no plans for higher education. You appear to be a burden. If it weren't for me, you'd be on food stamps in a couple of years.
Mom, will you please relax? I do have a plan. I just don't need to go to college for it.
What is this plan? Flipping burgers? I don't know where you're planning to flip burgers because I barely see you leave the house.
I do leave the house. Like yesterday and the day before that. You just don't notice.
I mean, leave the house to work, not a random outing.
I do work. I work from home.
Here you are, naive and delusional, as always, with only your cat to keep you company.
What do you have against Whiskers?
Excuse me, I have nothing against your cat. Kids out there are achieving milestones, and you're in here in your sweatpants tending to cats. You should be more like Bianca. Have you heard? She's expecting.
She graduated? Really? That was quick. I better congratulate her.
Not only did she graduate college and get a boyfriend, but she's also about to have a baby, unlike you.
Life's not a race, Mom. I'm in no hurry. Success is different for everyone. Besides, I prefer the company of Whiskers.
Yeah. Get back to work and take care of some yard work after this. Don't you dare crawl into bed again. If you're going to stay here...
Hey, Isa. Please help me get my stuff from the car.
Sure. Looks like you're moving in with us. Are you?
Yes. Troy and I had a big fight, so I'm staying here for the remainder of my pregnancy.
I see. Sorry to hear that. What was the fight about?
He lost his job, and he's cranky all the time. But he needs to take care of me because I'm pregnant. So Mom said I should move in with you guys instead.
Do you really think it was a good idea to have a baby with a guy you just met?
Oh, shut up. What do you even know about love and relationships? Have you ever even had a boyfriend? I bet you never even have anyone.
Okay. I'm just saying. No need to get aggressive. I just think you might be too hasty.
You don't know, then be quiet. You don't know anything about life. You're my naive little sister who stays cooped up with a cat all day. You've never held a job or gotten a college education.
You're wrong. I do have a job. I don't think partying and graduating with a low GPA really counts much toward an education.
Oh, please, shut up. You crazy cat lady. You're aggravating me. These pregnancy hormones aren't doing me any favors.
All right, I'm sorry.
Good. Go and get me some juice. I'm exhausted. And if you could rub my feet.
I'll get you the juice. But don't get too used to me rubbing your feet all the time.
You have to take care of me. I'm pregnant. Mom said you have to.
You're not even showing yet.
But there are changes happening in my body, and I'm always exhausted.
I see. Pregnancy is indeed exhausting. So didn't you have work today?
Oh, I quit. I'm in no condition to work.
There's a thing called maternity leave. Don't you think you should have considered that? How are you going to take care of yourself and the baby without a job?
Mom said you guys will handle it.
Seriously? Has the pregnancy messed with your head or what?
Shh. You talk way too much, and it's really annoying to chat with you. Hurry up, it's hot out here.
Fine, I'm coming. Mom, have you seen Whiskers anywhere? I looked for her everywhere, and I couldn't find her.
Why are you asking me? I don't know. She must be hiding somewhere. Look around properly.
She always responds to the sound of a food can being opened. She's not in the house, I'm sure of it. Where could she go? What am I going to do? What if something happens to her?
She'll show up. Stop making a scene. It's just a cat.
She is an indoor cat. She can't survive out there. There are coyotes and cars and all kinds of other predators. How could she have wandered off?
Maybe let it go if you can't find her with a baby on the way. We're better off without a cat in the house. Animals are filthy. It could make your sister sick.
Mom, how could you say that? There's enough room for both in the house. I need to find her. I've had her since she was a kitten. There's no way she can survive without me.
You're overreacting. It's just a cat. If you lose it, you can get a new one.
No, I only want her. She must be very scared now. I need to find her.
Whatever. I don't see it anywhere. Find it yourself.
Oh, you found her.
Yeah. Thank goodness she hadn't wandered off far. I wonder how she got out.
Silly little guy. I guess we'll never know. Animals. They're so unpredictable. What can I say?
Cut it out. I know it was you.
What do you mean?
I looked into the neighborhood security camera footage, and I could not believe what I saw. It was you.
What are you saying? What did I do?
You were the one who opened the door and threw Whiskers out into the pouring rain last night. How could you do that?
No, I didn't do that. Stop going ape on me.
Want to see the footage with me? I know what I saw. How evil!
Fine, it was me. Are you happy? And so what? It's just a cat.
You heartless witch! What makes you think you could move in and throw my pet out? She could have died or gotten lost permanently.
So what? She came back safely, didn't she?
Only because she ran into the neighbor's house, and they were kind enough to let her in.
Her smell was making me sick, and she was annoying me. Her fur is all over the house, too. Disgusting.
What smell? I take good care of her hygiene. I believe she's cleaner than you.
You are choosing a stupid cat over me and your niece? In my own home?
It's her house as much as it's yours. She has been living here since she was a kitten. I told you, she can't survive on the streets. What you did was beyond cruel. And then you lied about it.
I don't want my baby to be in a house with animals in it.
Then get out! It annoys me that you thought you could just toss her into the streets, where she probably wouldn't have survived if I hadn't found her. You were the one who moved in here. She already lived here.
I'm trying to help you too. Maybe getting rid of the cat might do you some good. You're so preoccupied with that thing. Maybe it's time you gave it up.
Maybe it's time you gave up your baby.
You're such a troll. Next time, I'm taking it to the shelter. Or maybe I'll send it far away so you never find that cat again.
I'd like to see you try. I dare you. Why don't you give yourself to a shelter, a homeless shelter?
How can you say that to your sister? I'll tell Mom about this. She will kick you and that dumb cat out.
Do it. I'm not scared.
That's enough, Isabella. Stop harassing your sister. This is her house too. If you can't deal with that, then maybe it's time for you to move out.
Are you for real? Even after what she did, even after all that I do for you both, you guys still want to kick me out?
Get off your high horse. What do you do for us?
Wow. Are you seriously implying I don't do anything for you?
You're having delusions of grandeur and being so selfish. Why don't you think about your sister more than your cat?
That's it. I have had enough. I'm moving out.
Well, hallelujah. Where are you moving to? The homeless shelter?
Well, if you must know, I just bought an apartment in New York. I get a lot of projects from there. I figured it was about time I moved.
New York? You are moving to New York? I can't believe it. So when are you going?
The movers will be here in a few days. I have packed up all my things. I'm meeting all my friends and family around here. And then in 2 days, Whiskers and I will be off.
You can't move. Who's going to help take care of Bianca and the baby?
Mom, you took sides and you told me to leave.
Well, I can't have you harassing your pregnant sister.
You seriously can't expect me to take care of Bianca after what she did to Whiskers. And she should take care of her own baby. She's the one who got pregnant.
Isa, how could you be so selfish? You're about to become an aunt. Where is your responsibility? How can you leave Bianca like this in her condition?
She's a pregnant mom, not crippled. She's using her pregnancy as an excuse to be as lazy as possible and manipulate others to get her way. And I am done putting up with her.
You can't say it like that. She has a tiny human growing inside of her. You have no idea how hard it is.
For God's sake, she quit her job to move in with us so we could, or I have to say, I would wait on her hand and foot. And you've turned me into her servant.
So what if you took care of her for a little bit? She's your sister, not a stranger. It's the least you can do.
I can't be at peace in this house as long as Bianca's here. I have to lock Whiskers up in my bedroom all the time because I'm always afraid Bianca will do something harmful to her.
Just put up with it until the baby comes. Not a big deal.
What? No, Mom, I won't. Things are only going to get worse when the baby comes. Bianca is so irritating. Even her baby daddy won't take her in with him. I am not Bianca's maid, and neither am I your maid.
It's because of that stupid cat, isn't it? You're choosing the cat over your own sister? I always knew you were crazy, but to be so utterly selfish.
What she did was beyond cruel. She hasn't apologized even once. Whiskers could have died. She's strictly an indoor cat.
You know what? Just leave. Get lost. We don't need you. You don't even have a real job. I'd love to see how you survive without us. You have always been extremely jealous of your sister.
Of what? I assure you, there's nothing that she has that I could possibly be jealous of.
She has it all. A college degree, a man, and a baby on the way. You wish you could be her.
No, I don't wish I was useless, lazy, and dumb like Bianca. Goodbye.
Issa, we're behind on our rent. Why don't you pay with the money Troy sends you? Are you stealing from your sister? Don't tell me that not only are you selfish, but you steal as well.
What? Who?
Bianca's boyfriend. You idiot. Quit playing games. This is serious.
Oh, okay, so that is Troy. I've never even met him, let alone received money from him.
But this is absurd. He was paying our rent this whole time.
Seriously? You think Bianca's deadbeat summer fling was paying your rent?
Yeah, to support Bianca while she was pregnant with his kid.
Mom, are you for real? Why don't you ask Bianca directly?
I did. She's taking a nap right now, and I don't want to disturb her. But she said you'd take care of the rent. If you're withholding Bianca's money, then pay it back right away.
Mom, what she means is that I was paying your rent.
What? That means you were taking care of Bianca's expenses and the cost of all those other things?
Duh, of course I was. What, you thought elves were taking care of these expenses before Bianca moved in? It seems she gets her common sense from you.
Oh my god. Bianca is out of control with her expenses. She has no job and asks for so many things. Come home right now.
Oh my god. You wish.
Come home right now and pay these bills, you cunning brat.
Tell Bianca and Troy to take care of it. Whiskers and I don't live there anymore. We can't and we will not uproot our lives for you anymore.
Since when can you afford to live on your own? You didn't even have a job or a degree when you were under my roof.
I was working as a digital illustrator from home. You remember that billboard for the cosmetic company?
Yeah, the one everyone in town was admiring.
I designed that along with a bunch of other things for the same marketing campaign.
No way. That is a load of baloney. You can't possibly be doing work like that from home in your pajamas. I refuse to believe it.
You always thought I was drawing doodles. I do projects like that, and I make a pretty penny from every single one. Money that I use to help run your house with.
Well, don't be selfish. Send some money to us.
Oh, no way. That ungrateful brat is not getting anything from me after what she did to Whiskers.
Then what am I supposed to do? You can't leave me like this.
You caused this. You let Bianca get away with this. You told her to move in and didn't give her a dose of reality when she left her stable job and got pregnant by some random guy. So now you have to deal with it.
I will not let you insult us like this. Random guy? He's the father of your niece. How dare you?
Well then, where is he? Has he visited Bianca once since she moved in with you? Did you ever get to meet him?
Bianca says she can't contact Troy. Maybe that jerk intended to leave her. It's so sad that she has to go through her pregnancy all on her own. My poor child.
You know what? She's really good at making up stories.
What are you getting at?
The truth is, there ain't no boyfriend named Troy. That pregnancy, well, it's as fake as a $3 bill. Bianca lost her job, and rather than hunting for a new one, she cooked up this pregnancy story to take advantage of us.
That's impossible. You can't be serious.
I'm dead serious. A buddy of mine who works in the same company as Bianca spilled the beans.
So you mean she was deceiving me all this time? That can't be. I'm sure she has her reasons for doing that. Life must be incredibly stressful, which caused her to act that way.
Oh, come on. She partied all through college. She left her job and dumped herself on us. And you kept encouraging her every time she showed irresponsibility and poor judgment. As per usual, no matter what Bianca does, she can do no wrong.
You are so selfish and so jealous of your sister. I can't believe you're burning bridges with us over a stupid cat. You're going to die alone and miserable. You have no friends, no partner. Bianca and I are all you ever had.
As a matter of fact, Mom, I do have friends. Friends that treat me better than you or Bianca ever did. I'm definitely not going to help you no matter what you do or say.
But how am I going to handle her all by myself without you? You must send me money at least. My job won't cover it. Bianca doesn't do any chores. I can't run the house, do the chores, and take care of Bianca too.
Well, that's for you to figure out. It's almost like Bianca isn't having a baby. She is the baby.
I'm in a crisis here.
Well, you should have thought about that before you let Bianca into your house and kicked me out. I refuse to respond to Mom's calls. After that, Mom can't stand Bianca's laziness, so she forced her to get a job and do the house chores. Bianca struggled to find jobs and do housework. It was extra hard on her as she'd never been held accountable for her actions before. Both Mom and Bianca got a good taste of their own medicine, and it was not easy for them to tolerate each other. They fought all the time. Money stayed tight as I wasn't there to take care of the majority of the bills. Mom and Bianca realized how much of my contributions they took for granted. Mom chewed Bianca's ear off, berating her for all her bad decisions. As for me, I reached new heights in my career. Soon, I met a lovely man, and together we adopted many other cats to keep Whiskers company.